Non c'erano bambini, perché morivano tutti quanti, non c'erano vaccinazioni, non c'erano medicine, non c'era niente. Poi nascevano tutti immaturi o prematuri, poveri piccinini, alla prima febbre se ne andavano. Io ho seguito tutte le donne, Banco e Montani, tutte quelle che venivano, che aspettavano un bambino, e dopo 3 anni io ho portato le nascite dei bambini a livello standard mondiale.
Let's go and play.
L'altro sei tu sei l'altro. Questi valori tradizionali che l'Africa insegna non sono finiti, non sono morti. Quindi si dovrebbe respirare un'aria diversa, che è quella se crediamo, è quella che per cui ha fatto nascere Fontem, che è l'amore reciproco, che è l'amore scambievole.
Là come piccolo qui, Fontem da fangawa, ya banga da azio. Yung du bun dan kuta, abon gat, tong de fam, o ma sei. Abu te gini, you tong me Christian gu, so me Christian gu, bu gon you bishop. You gon you bishop. In be te song bishop ga a chu sai anung wat yi sunga gi. Ngo so ma lam kera. Alors, tout le monde a un petit peu. On a fait un petit peu de temps. Madame Chala, on a fait un petit peu de temps. On a fait un petit peu de temps. On a fait un petit peu de temps. On a dit qu'il y avait un petit peu de temps. Ok. Nous avons un petit peu de temps.
Pa, we have understood, Pa. Thank you, Pa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pa. Thank you, Pa. Thank you, Pa. Mommy, wait. Mommy, we're in church last time and we saw the painted pictures in church. Pa told us that the pictures were about, they told us a story about our tribe, that the doctors came and healed our illnesses. But there were no hospitals. We don't know anything about it.
Wow, but the summer. We'll go back and say, I won't bend and the work at the server and the king got a boat set. But now, we'll not so top one cool. A boom to put I let you a boat, I let them be able, I let a boat fin, boat the ones and choose the boat.
Miss Keller, the same doctor for Fontem. As Miss Viví among the doctor. He no like thing way, no the visit tonton, he no like her. But I see the character behind me. And at that what I tell when I saw, if he ask him for Allah people for village.
Yeah, but I've been that sometimes go live papa and one them. Moya been a fair with them pure, as a mump on the game, a pure kebab, as a may be.
Mafia, let's go to a village and have more information about her. Guys, let's go.
Yes! My mother gave me some names of people to know more about Mafia. Okay, let's go. And everything comes up from Mafia.
Good morning, Pa. We want to know about Mafia.
Mama, welcome.
Thank you, Pa.
Yes, you want to know about Mafia?
Yes, Pa.
Mafia?
Yes.
Everybody knows Mafia.
Okay, Pa.
Everybody in the hospital knows Mafia.
Thank you, Pa.
Yes.
Thank you.
Io penso che l'esperienza più grande è aver dato sempre solo l'amore, veramente quello, qualsiasi posto stavamo. Io sono stata fortunata perché ero in maternità La maternità è un posto molto bello perché tu hai rapporto diretto con le donne, con la mamma, con la famiglia e tu entri in tante cose senza mai imporre niente e accogli tutto quello che ti dicono.
You heard that Mafia was a midwife. Can you tell us more?
When I came, I was a little girl. I stood beside her. She called me to be beside her. I was beside her. So when the woman came to deliver, she taught me how to deliver a baby.
I came here as a cleaner. Mafia saw something in me and trained me how to do deliveries. And now I'm working like a midwife. I do deliveries, even the most difficult ones, breech. That is a child who is not coming in a normal position.
Ah, thank you, Mommy.
Se ho scelto di stare qui, andiamo avanti, con la nostalgia, con la gioia, con il dolore, ma poi si partecipa alla vita di quelle persone che ti stanno attorno, ti senti parte di loro. Del resto, vedi, avete visto cosa c'è scritto sulla mia porta dell'ufficio?
Is there any problem?
No.
We're in the office of Mapia, the House of All Mothers. When Mapia walked in this office, what she taught us was that the hospital belonged to everybody. And even one paracetamol that she took, she always paid for. So that's something we learned from her.
Viene uno a banco su da me e ci dice no, noi qui sulla porta non vogliamo né che tu scrivi ufficio né che tu scrivi Mafua Nkong, no, qui dobbiamo mettere bienvenue, che vuol dire casa per tutti gli affari. Noi tutti ci dobbiamo sentire liberi di venire da te a portarti tutti i nostri problemi.
When the maternity and they told us that Mapia as a midwife assisted many women in delivering their babies. You as a director of the hospital, please can you tell us more?
Wow, that is great. It's true, Mapia arrived here in 1968. And as a midwife, she helped in training many midwives who collaborated with her during these years. And she has really assisted in the women in delivering at least 11,000 babies. And she has set up a very important organization in our maternity, which is still functional today. I hope you, as you're still young, you're studying, one day also hope you will be there to help to contribute and to bring ahead this legacy.
Yes.
All the best.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
Bye.
you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes?
They told us to come to you because you know Mapia.
Yes, I know Mapia very well. Children, let's go. I am Kirecho. I am 44 years. I'm married. I'm a father of 3. And I'm an accountant by profession. And you know, I'm very happy for my life. I'm very happy for Miss Pia because she delivered me. I would like that the legacy that Miss Pia left should continue. We should learn to imitate what she left so that we too can improve on our own life. Thank you very much for coming to Sydney.
Thank you.
Who are we going to interview now?
Maybe we can interview Mafua.
Mafua, does she have time for little children?
We never know. Let's try. Mommy Mafua, people say that Mapia has done a lot for women. Please, can you tell us more?
Yes. Mapia did a lot of work for women. First of all, she helped women to deliver many of their children, and those children lived. Children who were born under stress, just died. But when Mapia came, with what she had studied, being a midwife, she could resuscitate children. And children who would have died now lived. Today, they are already grandfathers and grandmothers. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon to you all. You're welcome.
Thank you, Papa. Do you know anything concerning Mapia?
Yes, I have very good relationship with Mapia. In 1994, when my wife was pregnant and put to bed, I decided to name Pia. She has now graduated as a nurse. She told me she would like to follow the profession her namesake Mapia was. So she's a nurse by profession now.
Thank you, Pa.
Thank you, Pa.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Sir, you met Pia very soon after your arrival in Fontem. What was your impression about this woman?
The first thing I noticed was that Mapia was a very, very, very lively woman. Her age was already advanced, around 80 years old. She felt that Fontem was her second home. Fontem people were her second family, and she said, I want to remain here. I think that one also was one of the aspect of the philosophy of Mapia. We can be happy where we are, provided we make up our minds, and we can decide to have our heaven where we are. For me, that is the message that Mapia gave us.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you too.
Mommy, who was Mapia to you? Was she part of your family?
No, she was not part of my family, but the way she behaves to me, I took her as my mother and a grandmother to my children. She was too caring for women who came to deliver. But for me, I was shocked. I really love her as the way she was doing it. So I just started from that time taking her as my own mother, and she really acknowledged it. This is what I can tell you. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Yeah, safe journey.
Mommy,
Yes.
do you know something special about Mapia?
Yes, I know Mapia. Me and her work together 28 years. The last picking for day, I go work. Mapia, picking the hurt me. Mapia, they ride for office. No say, I know where. Now you can't take me go for house. I born the last picking for Mapia. Because I born my 10 picking for Mapia.
Thank you, Mommy.
Yeah, thank you, my picking. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, Poka, we are going.
I found a lift to go to Manfred to go and visit the bishop. It is 3 hours by car. Dress well. We are going to pass through Presbyterian Church. See you tomorrow.
Non pensi di lasciare, se tu c'hai qualcuno che pensi ha bisogno di te, come fai a lasciarlo? Ieri mi sono accorta che un giovanotto aveva fame. Come faccio a lasciarlo? Ho dovuto vedere come farle arrivare qualche cosa da mangiare. Così per tutte le altre cose. Come fai a lasciare una tribù che è così bella, sai? L'Africa insegna tante cose.
One of the things that you people must know
is that Mapia was one with the Bangwa people. She didn't put herself aside and kept the Bangwa people aside. And if you knew her very well, everybody she saw, she embraced. Whether they were poor people, whether they were wearing clean clothes, whether they were wearing dirty clothes, Mapia embraced everybody and gave everybody a kiss on the jaw. Mapia encouraged me a lot in my vocation to the priesthood. And she did not only encourage me alone, she encouraged the seminarians, the major, encouraging us to give our life to Jesus totally. When I went to Fontem for the burial of Mapia, during the burial I said to the people that Mapia is like a seed that has been planted in the Bangwa land. And in that way, she is going to grow.
Thank you, Mama.
All right, children.
È il cuore che ti dice quello lì ha fame, quello lì non ha niente, e allora tu pensi per loro.
Yes, I was expecting you also to come so that we can tell you something about Mapia and her relationship with us as a Presbyterian church.
Yes.
Good. I want to tell you that Mapia, as a mother and as a Catholic Christian, was also a person of dialogue. And once when she went home to her hometown, she met a person of another Protestant church who offered her the gift of Holy Communion vessels. They are special vessels which she brought to us as a gift. We would tell you that the gifts were very precious, and they are still precious gifts that we are using today for the Holy Sacrament. The women also still remember her every day for her good works, and we want to thank you that we can keep this relationship that she cultivated. Thank you very much.
In my heart today, there is a melody in my heart today, a melody of love.
I remember Mapia, especially the last moment that she was on her sick bed, and I want to quote actually what she said to me as a radio journalist. When I die, put a radio announcement to the Bangwa people and the general population of the BLM division.
Io gli chiedo perdono se non gli ho voluto bene a tutti, ma che ho cercato solo di amare sempre tutti quanti loro. E mi spia, io ce lo dirò. Questo che tu dici io non lo dirò ai Bangwa.
Hey, a car is coming. No.
Where to, guys?
We're going to another part of the village.
Come in, I'm also going there.
Thank you.
Guys, what are you doing?
We want to know more about Mapia. We heard she did good things for people of Fontem.
Oh yes, me too. I know that lady. She did so good to the people here. But if you want to know more about her, you should go to Chifocham. Do you know who Chifocham is?
No.
He's an important person in this our village. But if you go there, please, you should be good. Eh? And do you know who are the chiefs in this village?
No.
Our village too is organized with the phone and with the chiefs. On top, we're having phones with their council and their mafuas, who are the queens of the village. And under them, we're having chiefs, still with their council and their mafuas. But who can tell you better about it is Chief Focham.
Okay, thank you.
Oh yes. Now guys, I've arrived. I will stop here. And I'm also part of the council of that chief. And it's another story. He will tell you more about it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What do you people want to know about Mapia? No, stop. Stop. I know you know everything, but there's one thing that you don't know. Okay, Mapia is a queen. She died as a queen. I reflect her relationship with the Bangwa people, with myself, with my family. Then I felt that there is a need to make her a queen. That was 2001, 2002. So I crowned her as a queen to join the council of Mva village, so that together we can manage the village. We can do good things as she was doing. She was, to me, like my special advisor, because when I have something to do, which I lack advice, I meet her. She will give me good advice.
Thank you, Chief.
Oh, come back. I forgot one thing to tell you people. Yeah, you know, the titles never die now. Gongfak Etienne took over from Mapia as a successor of Mapia. So this is all what I wanted to explain to you people. So I believe as from now you know everything.
Yes, Chief.
Okay.
Thank you, Chief.
Yes?
Chief, we heard that Mapia was a queen. She was a queen. We have heard it all around. Want to know why she's a queen. Want to really know. I've really known, but want to still know from you.
Walk along with me, then I can explain to you. I remember at the time the folklore came here, I was just 2 years old. And so I was quite in the hospital. There was no hospital, it was the first. And so if they didn't come, probably I would have been dead. The queen was not just a title because she was a white woman. No, it was because of her good deeds, because of the good things that she did. Her simplicity. The queen never dies.
Yeah.
You know it, right?
Yeah.
Like a chief. When I will die, I will also give a successor, right?
Yeah.
So that's how, for Mapia's life not to end, when she died, they gave a successor. If you want to, now you can go to see her again.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief.
Okay, you're welcome.
Un posto dove non c'era niente, arriva un carisma, un dono di Dio, una cosa meravigliosa.
Good evening, Father.
Good evening, children.
Is this the grave of Mapia?
Yes, this is Mapia's grave. But please, children, sit down.
Thank you, Father.
You know that Mapia came to Fontem in 1967, and she was from Italy, and she had a nice job there, a very prestigious job, and her salary was very high. But she left everything to come to Fontem, to spend her life for the people who were in need. She loved those people that she wanted to die in this place. After 47 years, she was here. And to be buried here, as we know, her tomb is here, her grave is here. And she said, Father, I want to make my last will with you. And I want to distribute all I have to the people in need. I want to die as a poor woman. I don't want people, when I die, should find riches in my house. And all this love she had was rooted in the spirituality of Makiara Lubik. Mapia spent the whole of her life for the others. And you, would you like to spend your own life as Mapia did and to remain in people's hearts?
When I was enthroned, one of the first things I did was to go and visit Mapia because of the significance which she had in my fandom. I would say she was like a Bangwa person. She has a title
of Mafua. So she's like a mother to the Bangla people, as the title which she had indicates Mafua. So Mapia was a very important person who we will not forget in a hurry. We will forever remember Mapia, we will forever remember the works which Mapia did for our people. We will ever remain grateful to Mapia.